Gentlemen, this is it. Today, the Jackson family takes concert promoter AEG to court over the 2009 death of Michael Jackson. Jury selection is underway in the $40 billion wrongful death lawsuit. The Jacksons claim by hiring Dr. Conrad Murray, AEG put its desire for profits from Michael's comeback tour ahead of the superstar's health and safety. Now, all eyes are on this trial because past allegations claiming Michael Jackson molested children could be rehashed. Stars like Prince are expected to testify, and Michael's two older children could be called as well. What do you think about this lawsuit?
There are so many sides to this lawsuit. It's going to be hideous once it gets to court, because I think the AEG are going to try and assassinate Michael Jackson's character. I think that they're going to bring up everything from the past, which is totally irrelevant to this case, because this case is, were they responsible in some way for his passing or not? Now, they're saying one of the things is the doctor who is now serving 4 years in prison, Murray, okay? They're saying that they didn't employ him, that he was an employee of Michael Jackson's. However, there's an email from an AEG employee which states, "We want to remind Murray," that's the doctor, that it is AEG, not MJ, Michael Jackson, who is paying his salary. Now, under California law, if I'm paying Sarah's salary, she works for me. But apparently there's nothing in writing. There was no contract. There was no work-related paperwork, allegedly, to be found yet. But for me, if I was on that jury and I read that, I would say, you've just said that he works for you, you're paying his salary, so you're responsible. Second thing is that AEG sold 72,000 seats for Michael Jackson. They were all sold. 72,000 seats at the O2 in London when he was to perform the multiple dates. They had that money. That goes into an interest-bearing account. So you can imagine it's millions and millions and millions of dollars, whether it was 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, I don't know, but they earn interest from that money whilst it was in that account. People were given, so they claim, tickets that were designed by Michael Jackson, which means they are mementos. Those are memorabilia. A lot of people didn't return those tickets because they wanted to keep them as a memento. Money was returned, but how many of those tickets were returned, nobody knows. But the bottom line is they made money from his death.
But the thing is, with this case, it's how litigious are we in this country? Because maybe they hired the doctor, but if I worked for AEG, I don't think they'd be hiring a doctor. I wouldn't be overdosing from propofol. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson came into this situation, unfortunately, with a drug problem. And I really think there's two people responsible for his death, and that's him and the doctor.
You know, but wait a minute, Sharon, before you say it. Go on. Wait a minute. But if AEG hired or engaged, I'm going to say engaged Conrad Murray, then either you were engaging him to keep Michael Jackson healthy enough to perform, or if you knew that Conrad Murray was going to enable Michael Jackson and coalesce with him to give him, that's right, I watch every law program in the world, to give him propofol, then you are a conspirator to give him something that was going to probably kill him. So if I was the Jackson family, I'm going to sue everybody. Even if
it's not worth it. These aren't kids that don't have money. To drag this out and put all of his past.
But that's my father. I'm going to sue you till the end of time. That's my father.
It's justice. And the thing is, there were certain people that worked at that company that knew that Michael Jackson was not well and didn't care because it's business. And at the end of the day, whether he performed or he didn't, they would still make money. And I've had conversations with certain people at that company who have said exactly that to me. And if they would like me to go to court, the Jackson family, I will stand up and tell you who said that to me.